Low tier god is one of the most infamous lolcows of all time. And I'm not here to like, cause like some kind of big moral issue over that, because I think he's really funny. But undoubtedly, he's a very toxic asshole. He has a very fragile ego, and he has a problem taking criticism, and he has a lot of bad, personal interactions with other people as a result of that. And recently, I found out that apparently he roasted me on his stream. I didn't even know I was on this guy's radar, but apparently he was watching one of my videos on stream. He decided to roast me a little bit. And I thought today would be funny if we watched that roast, okay? This is my response to low tier god. So right here looks like he's gonna watch my video about No Jumper or Adam22 and his degenerate past.
This is how you know when you're popular, when you get some fucking squeegee Poindexter to make a whole motherfucking video about you, and they don't know shit about you and did all their research from scrubbing online to try to find facts about you. They don't know shit about you.
I feel like this guy's traumatized from having other like documentary videos made about him by people like June the King or internet anarchists, and that's why he's so mad. But I mean, obviously there's nothing wrong with using online resources to talk about a public figure. You don't have to personally meet someone in person to make a documentary video about them. I mean, there's tons of articles and sources of information about Adam22 online. He's lived the better part of 2 decades on the internet, publicly posting, talking about his opinions, his feelings, describing his life, having interpersonal interactions with people. And so, I mean, it makes sense that I would make a documentary about stuff that happened to him on the internet, stuff that he's posted online. But I would assume that low tier god is just, kind of malding, because there's people who have made documentaries about him that don't put him in a very favorable light, I would say, right? So I would assume that's why he's mad.
This is how you know when you're a popular figure. I should know first.
There we go. There we go.
Has not had a conversation with Adam22, knows nothing personally about Adam22, but got a whole 53-minute documentary that's going to hit 1 million views for sure. Because
so I was offered a conversation with Adam at one point on his podcast, but I said that I would have to bring up the allegation of him talking to a 16-year-old girl, and I was told that that wouldn't be cool to go on. It's not like no attempt was made or no offer was made. There was a moment in time when I could have been on that podcast, but I specifically said like I have to talk about the things that I want to talk about, and one of them is the allegation about this 16-year-old girl that he supposedly slept with, and I was basically told that I would not be allowed to go on the podcast as a result of that. I don't really know what low tier god's angle is here. It's just that like people don't talk to him before they make videos about him. I assume that's why he's mad. I know recently he sent like a DM to internet anarchist who made a documentary about him, and here we have a message from low tier god to internet anarchist. He says, "How many of you incels are going to drop these lame ass fake docs and dick ride me for views? You are a complete lame. You faceless pussy-ass weirdo trying to use a name I don't go by. Ironic, I could find any of your pictures on the internet. You're a fucking coward. Instagram, no pics of yourself. Twitter, no picture of yourself. Just an incel, non-masculine voice on the internet. Find purpose, you lame-ass bitch. Next time you drop a video on someone, why don't you DM them, you fucking useless twerp, instead of hating on people way more successful than you, faceless incel." Now, I will say, as far as the success, internet anarchist is probably not that much less successful than someone like low tier god. What I will say is there's a certain point to be made about this where like there's a lot of faceless creators who don't have any stake in the game. They don't have any skin in the game. They don't have to put anything on the line. And they criticize people like low tier god, who's basically lived his most embarrassing moments on the internet, right? So there's something to be said there, but I don't think that totally invalidates the criticism at the same time,
Yesterday, the was at 800K. Today it's at 978. So congratulations, motherfucker. You got your 1 million view video.
Thank you.
Documenting somebody way richer than you, way more popular, while you're hiding behind a screen. I don't know why they do this type of shit.
I'm way richer than you, low tier god. I don't know if you know this. Does that make you mad? Does that make you mauled? Does it make you mad that I make more money than you? That I could probably buy your dream car? Well, like what is with this line of reasoning? What does this even lead to? Like, oh, he makes more money than you. Well, someone's always going to make more money than you. There's someone that makes more money than me. There's someone that makes less money than me. There's someone that makes more money than you. There's someone that makes less money than you. It doesn't really mean anything. Does that mean that I can't talk about him in a video? The video is not like a totally negative thing either. Like, it's partially positive. There are positive moments of Adam's life, but there's also negative moments that I cover because people are complicated. They're 3-dimensional. You talk about the various aspects of their life. So I don't really see why he's so mad about this right now. I really don't.
You said look up how he looks. All right, what's his Instagram?
Here we go. This is the real roast.
To make these videos about people that are way more popular and it actually showed their face to the internet. It's just crazy. And they all sound the same too. And then when you finally see them, they're like 5-footers, geeks, dorks.
Dude, he got me. I'm 5'10". It's fucking over.
You said he shows his face on the channel? Let me see. It's never like a Chad motherfucker that drops content like this. Look at that. There's all videos about popular people. John Jones, Adam22. This is content. It's the profile. What about the profile picture? This is what all these motherfuckers do. They just sit in the dark and watch popular people make videos.
I have a light on. That's not, I have a light on. Dude, it's over. His face, bro. His face.
Oh, if you really want to drop, all he would have to do is just hit up Adam 22. I'm pretty sure Adam 22 would have like maybe had a sit down with this dude. How old is his shirt? A tap out shirt?
What do you mean a sit? What does that mean? Are we in the mafia? Like I need to get approval to make a video from you? What the f does this mean?
What year is this?
Dude, the tap out shirt's based. I
think he was trolling.
Don't cap.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
I've never trolled in my life. I'm totally honest. I'm never ironic. I'm always based. I'm always straight up. I'm always red pilled. And the tap out shirt is cool. And if you don't like it, you can get out, poser. Okay? Because I'm a real boxer. I'm a real fighter. I get in the cage. I throw down. And frankly, low tier god, I don't think you can handle it. I don't think you can. I think you're insecure about the fact that my muscles are way bigger than yours, pussy.
He's just fucking around. He just seems like a guy that likes to do free. I don't think he takes the shit.
I like to do fuckery. That's true. He got me.
But,
he got
me.
me.
To be a guy like this and drop videos on people that are popular when you're a straight up NPC is crazy.
What do you mean? Okay, NPC.
This
I
is the
take
type of
offense to
person
that.
that uses comedic relief to hide the fact that he's ugly.
It's
This is
over.
what some guys do. Some guys they like to use comedy and geekatry to hide the fact that they're swagless and ugly. I understand. I get it.
Okay, I have swag. That's not true. I have swag. I have the flannel. I have the silent shirt. I probably have something else that's swag somewhere. You're telling me that this stuffed animal that a company offered to make for me of me is not swag? You're telling me this isn't swag? Okay, where's your fucking makeshift plushie, low tier god? You fucking poser. Okay, do you have one of these, buddy? I don't think so. I don't see it. Guess you're just not famous enough like me. Guess you just don't make enough money. Okay. Listen, bro. Tell me what your dream car is. I'll buy it and I'll crash it. And it will be hilarious. It will be fire.
I get the lore. Like, I'm just gonna destroy rock out.
What? Well, I don't. What did he just say?
I understand. I get it. I get the lore. Like, I'm just gonna destroy rock out.
Did he say throw a rack out? Can somebody please in the comment section enlighten me as to what low tier god meant by that? I throw a rack out. I'm sorry, I don't know. Type.
Let's get back to this video.
Or Adam Grand Mason was born and raised in the small
I'll give it a like since we're watching this content.
Okay.
Town of Nashville,
W
New
Riz.
Hampshire. He had one sister, a mother that was a librarian, and a father that worked as an operative for the Democratic Party. Even at a young age, he was interested in counterculture. His parents found that at age 9, Adam was already listening to hardcore punk like Minor Threat.
And this talking about Adam at age 9. Where the f did he get this information from?
Adam.
I'm not watching 53 minutes. We're gonna watch 10 minutes.
I got it from Adam.
And we're gonna take 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 streams to finish it. How the f you like? You never had a conversation with me yet. You're gonna tell me what I was doing as a 9-year-old is literally.
Adam said it. Adam said the where I got this information is from a podcast that Adam did where he described what he was doing. I mean, I guess I could just not believe his word about his childhood and the music he was listening to. I guess I could like try to go talk to his fucking dad. But do I really need to ask him if he really liked Minor Threat after he does a video saying he likes Minor Threat? What does this mean?
Bro, you can't do homework on some shit you never had a conversation. There's no homework you could do on somebody off the internet, bro.
There is. There absolutely is.
If you haven't had a fucking conversation with me, you can't do your homework on me. The homework is me by DMing me, asking me questions.
But the problem with DMing someone like you, low tier god, is you're probably going to be dishonest. You're probably going to be dishonest with what you say. Because obviously the person that's the subject of a documentary wants to make themselves look better. So while talking to that person can be an invaluable piece of information, oftentimes there's no benefit to someone like Adam22 talking to someone like me. Because I'm not going to paint him in a favorable light, you know? And for someone like you, there's no real benefit for someone like me messaging you to get information out of you for a video. Because you're probably not going to be completely truthful with the information that you give me. You're going to try to paint yourself in a positive light. And if I use that info and then I mix that with some of the negative stuff to make a more neutral video, you're still going to be mad because I'm not riding your the entire time.
As a 6th grader, Adam's father would unexpectedly go to prison for defrauding the city and abusing his position of power, an event that he later said profoundly affected his family life and put immense stress on his mother. Little did he know, his father turned out to be friends with Bill Clinton and received a presidential pardon after helping Bill win New Hampshire during his campaign. Allegedly, his family is highly connected to the Rockefeller family, and with a last name like Grand Mason, it's no surprise people have made theories.
Damn, so Adam got those Illuminati connections? Then why would this idiot drop this video? Like, are you dumb?
Yeah, bro. I'm horrified. The Matrix is coming for me. It's over. So this is the part of the video, I think, where I'm supposed to, like, self-deprecate and be like, you know what, low tier god? I think I am ugly. But instead, I'd rather inform you guys of the fact that I actually recently, like, last week was streaming, and I watched the video by Internet Anarchist about low tier god, and I reacted to it in his whole career. I wasn't initially going to post it, but now that low tier god is, like, I don't know, roasting me or something, he's malding, I feel like it'd be a good idea for you guys to get a little bit of an insight into his life, into his lifestyle, and we're going to explore him together. We're going to explore his history. Even after this, even after the little roast or whatever, I don't hate low tier god. I think it was kind of funny. I appreciate the fact that he wanted to throw a little shit on stream, fling a little shit I think it's funny. You know, he's kind of a part of the old internet. He's part of the old Smash Bros community. He likes talking over video games, and I think that's really funny. I think that's cool. So we're going to dive in his past a little bit, and we're going to see what Low Tier God is all about. Maybe we can watch the new Internet Anarchist video. We could watch that about Low Tier God. Is Low Tier God based, or is he cringe? Because he's really funny, and I like that, but then he also, like, I think he doxed and tried to, like, get June the King deleted off YouTube, which is not cool. And he also, Internet Anarchist made this video about him. Low Tier God messaged him and said, "How many of you incels are going to drop these lame-ass fake docs and dick ride me for views? You are complete lame. You fucking faceless pussy ass weirdo trying to use a name I don't go by. Ironic, I could find any of your pictures on the internet. You're a coward. Instagram, no pics of yourself. Twitter, no pics of yourself. Just an incel, non-masculine voice on the internet. Find purpose, you lame ass bitch. Next time you drop a video on someone, why don't you DM them? Fucking useless twerp. Instead of hating on people way more successful than you. Fucking faceless incel." Like, just pure mauled. So angry. If anything, I feel like it's beneficial to have someone make a documentary on you when you're Low Tier God. I think he's like banned from YouTube, right? So I feel like it's good to have people make a video on you. It just gives you more exposure. Like, there's going to be some people that don't like you, but it's not like those people are going to like you anyway. And the people that think you're funny because you're like, you know, Low Tier God is a genuinely funny dude. They're just going to like you in the end. So like, I feel like there's no harm in a video being made about you. And also, there's absolutely no benefit. There's absolutely no benefit to messaging someone something like that, just looking like a total freak. Like, you don't look good when you say stuff like that, Low Tier God. You shouldn't do that, bro. It's just not good.
What's your definition of a toxic gamer? Is it someone who trash talks before the match even starts?
I went on Twitter, called this guy out, called him a has-been, called him a rape face, Charles Manson, anything you could think of. This dude looks like a fucking zombie out of The Walking Dead. Then he comes here dressed like he got his outfit out of fucking Target.
Or maybe it's...
He's funny. Like that. I feel like he should just lean into that. He's funny. He should stop showing his like fragile ego and how sensitive he is, and just be like a funny, jacked dude. Like, he's like 6'3". He probably gets pussy. He's like jacked, and he's like really funny. Like, if he just relied on that, he would be totally fine. But he also can't help himself from like doing insane stuff.
It's a sore loser.
I could have easily won, but the fact that I said he was going to do electroshock and he did it, I just had to give them W. Just take it, you sorry ass predictable bitch. God damn!
Or perhaps it's Low Tier God, one of the most notorious and hated streamers of all time. From bullying a disabled gamer who beat him in a video game, all the way to creating the most unique and creative roasts ever. His out-of-control behavior has not only resulted in several bans, but also given the viewers a unique experience of never knowing what to expect next.
Him making fun of Boogie was funny. Yeah, that was. Have you guys seen this? I'll have to censor this a bit in the re-upload of this, but we can watch it together live. Low Tier God, Boogie 2988. This video was fire. He should just lean into the fact that he's really funny.
This is a fucking video to some fat fuck on YouTube named Boogie 2988. Now, I'm tired of this fat fuck popping up in all my fucking search engines when I'm looking for a fucking workout video. I don't give a fuck about the aftermath from any of you Boogie fans that feel sorry for this greasy fuck. You fat fucking disgusting smelling blob cheese drinking.
The cuts are so funny because you can tell that, like, I think they stopped recording instead of doing like a normal cut. Like, they just stopped recording the video.
Crisco bathing, lard gargling, calorie thieving, cabbage patch face having, Dr. Robotnik looking, Wingstop eating, McDonald's gorging, T-Rex arm having, non-vegetable eating, cook on a George Foreman grill just to drink out the drip tray, wide load, hungry hippo, planet, pretending to have a fucking thyroid problem, whale, slash free willy, parked bus, Yokozuna, flubber.
This guy's hilarious. He's really funny. He should just do this forever.
Herbie, salad dodger, chair crusher, butterball, go to Subway but put everything on it. Michelin man, happy because Hostess is back in business, motherfucker.
This part's the end. Yeah, the ending is so good.
You don't like what the fuck I'm saying? Then fuck you.
Like, that video, so if he just did that forever, he'd be good. If he just mauled it on stream even, that would be fine, because, like, being angry on stream is actually really funny. People just find it entertaining. But then he does stuff like, if you go to June the King's video, I mean, June was trying to get him banned from YouTube, and I don't even blame June, considering the stuff that Low Tier God was saying.
July 13th, 2019. Or 674 days ago, I made this video. And
I need you guys to try to go find that documentary about me. I had that shit removed for complete ridicule, slander, and everything, all of the above. But if I can get a hold to a couple other people off that channel that he's uploading videos about, we could all submit flags and kill that dude's channel. So basically what I gotta do tomorrow is go and file a civil suit on this dude. I have his actual real name and all that type of shit. You cannot publicly try to put out people's information.
And keep in mind, like, all June did is make, like, a documentary YouTube video about this guy. He didn't, like, stalk him or, like, dox him. He just made a video that, it was, like, one of my videos. Like, he just talked about his life. It's like, he's an interesting dude. And this guy's response was, like, everybody go flag this guy. Everybody dox him. We need to get his information. I'm about to sue him for making fun of me. Like, what the hell? Don't do that. Even if you have that tendency within you, low tier God, if you're watching this, for the best of your own self-preservation, I would say it'd be wise to just not do stuff like this and just be funny on stream. Just make content. Or, like, watch the video on stream and react to it. Even that is, like, good content, you know? Because then at least you're responding to it in a way that's respectable, you know? Even if you spurg about it, even if you go crazy, it's like, it's funny. But instead, you try to, like, dox this guy? That's insane. That is crazy.
What the fuck was that?
From an almost 200,000 follow account on Twitch and a following on YouTube with hundreds of thousands of viewers, to having almost his entire social media presence wiped from the platforms. How does this happen? How did one streamer become so hated by not only just the fighting game community, but everyone across the internet? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be uncovering the rage-fueled career of Low Tier God, aka LTG, and how he survived several bans on Twitch, lost everything on YouTube in only a few days, and where his career stands today. Born Dale Wilson, LTG grew up in South Central Los Angeles, California, but eventually moved to Antelope Valley. The exact date of his birth is unknown, but is estimated to be between 32 and 38 years old. Low Tier God's relationship with YouTube stretches all the way back to 2006.
Like 28, not like damn.
When he began uploading short videos of himself to his main channel, Sparrow25.
Hey, it's gonna be oh, what? You know what call me? Confetti. Wait, canola ball.
Back then, his content mostly revolved around him displaying his acting skills and making short funny skits. LTG had more of a goofy, fun-loving personality back then, and anyone watching at the time would have enjoyed it. But by 2012, LTG's online persona slowly evolved into something a bit harsher.
This is a fucking video to some fat on YouTube named Boogie2988. Now, I'm tired of this fat.
This video is awesome. Why isn't an anarchist portraying this in a negative light, though? This video is good.
You fat, fucking disgusting, smelling,
This is all true.
cheese drinking.
With comments on the re-upload stating, LTG might be a bastard, but this video is quite possibly the best thing ever made, as well as the one time LTG didn't miss. This video also foreshadowed a lot of themes that would come to define LTG's career. His tendency to attack others that he felt weren't good enough, his ability to entertain viewers off trash talking alone, and the instant virality of his clips. In the coming months, LTG began posting videos of himself playing Street Fighter 4 online, alongside
I feel like the music in this part isn't totally fitting.
his usual lifestyle content. It was around this time that he rebranded his channel to the name Low Tier God, a name modeled after the low tier characters that he often used. The quality of the videos wasn't the best since he didn't have a capture card, but with that being said, he was still able to amass a consistent viewership that LTG felt wasn't enough, as he would compare himself to other channels. Viewership wasn't the only thing that LTG was dissatisfied with, as he would become extremely toxic during matches where he felt his opponent wasn't playing properly, or didn't deserve the win. Toxicity isn't new in the fighting game community, but LTG's unique brand of trash talking and rage quitting would give him an infamous reputation and make him instantly recognizable at gatherings or tournaments. The first instance of this was in 2014 at the Wednesday Night Fight Series, where he faced off against top players like Alex Valley.
All right, so it's Low. Yes, you didn't know this. Okay, I knew this. Is why I sat down.
Is Low Tier God actually good at fighting games, though? I'm horrible at video games, so if he's bad, like, I sympathize. I also would never go to a competition.
Do we have time for a little backstory?
Yes, tell it.
Okay, so
But be PG with it.
what would be PG about this? This guy plays Rose. He plays online a lot. He's got a YouTube video series. You should check it out if you get a chance to.
I feel like Low Tier God, if you want to be really good at gaming, just stop going to the gym and just know life. Just know life.
But let's just say that this guy
Because this guy's not going to the gym. You know that.
is very rude, very crude, and he thinks he's better than everyone.
I have often got many hate mail from him.
with a lot of slurs.
And then at the end of it, after I proceed to 5-0 him,
Yep.
he asks me for advice.
Yeah, so it's friends.
After losing the match, LTG's abrasive personality would lead him to face off against numerous well-known members of the community, with the most notable ones being Viscount. This would
He wouldn't be a low-tier god anymore. Well, I feel like he's supposed to be... Didn't they say... They call him low-tier god not because he's bad at gaming, but because he chooses, like, low-tier characters. Maybe he calls himself low-tier god for that reason. Maybe the real reason is because he's not good at games.
eventually accumulate into one of the most hyped grudge matches in FGC history. In his video addressing the internet, uploaded in December of 2014, LTG went on a rant about anyone and everyone who he felt wasn't on his side during the match against Viscount.
First off, I see a lot of you scrubs talking, and I'm pretty sure that 99.9% of the people talking in these comments cannot compete to save their fucking life. But you idiots, you drones, you derps, you online cap of fucks need to understand that you are nothing but a worthless fuck in the comment section with an opinion about a game that I'm sure you completely suck at. With all the comments that I read on a daily about me being ass at the game, there should be a lot more methodical competitive players in the scene.
I mean, he's probably right about this. He's like the same age forever, that's true. But a lot of people will, you know, pretend to be experts in the comment section when they're just not. Like, when people try to give me, like, YouTube advice in the comment section, I generally disregard it because it's like, yeah, I'm going to take the advice of someone who knows nothing about YouTube, who has never uploaded a video to YouTube, who has not done YouTube for even close to the time that I have, which for me is like 7 years at this point. Like, yeah, I'm going to take this person's advice over me or another YouTuber. But everyone on the internet loves to be an expert, so that's just something you kind of have to learn to cope with, right? People are just, everyone's like a backseat expert about everything, even though they don't have any real knowledge.
Now, let me go ahead and address these grudge matches. Let's start off with the Alex Myers grudge match. If you watch the set closely, there was actually a point in time that I was...
How fragile his ego was, and the lengths that he would go to protect it. The fight wasn't completely negative for LTG, since it both cemented his name in FGC history and greatly increased his viewership on Twitch. To complement the increase in engagement, he decided to try other fighting games like Tekken 7. Fans really seemed to enjoy watching him rage during every match.
Oh my god. Way to ruin Tekken, dude. Dominate the match and the dude mashes a fucking super in Tekken.
Fans loved it so much that entire channels on YouTube were
intact you,
dedicated to
whatever that
uploading hour-long compilations of him screaming on stream. While some of the videos were made by trolls trying to humiliate LTG, they mostly boosted the discoverability of his streams, allowing people that had never seen his content to get a glimpse of just how entertaining his rage moments were. But in LTG's eyes, these channels were just stealing his content, and he wanted to take them down by any means necessary.
And this is a horrible way to go about this. I get the instinct to be like, oh, these guys are stealing my content, but at the end of the day, the reason like the most famous people on the internet are famous, like Andrew Tate or, you know, really just anyone, is because people repost clips of them. You know, if a lot of people are reposting clips of you, like, and they're supposed to be like funny and people find them funny, that means you're doing something right, and that means you should keep letting that happen. You know, if you're losing like hundreds of thousands of dollars to those clips, that's one thing. But most of the time, small clips on the internet don't even make money. It's just going to provide you with an instant benefit, you know? Especially if someone like Low Tier God is not going to be someone that's going to go around clipping his own stuff, right? Any publicity is good publicity. That's wrong. That's very wrong, that man. In this case, publicity from people clipping your stuff just means that, you know, if there's a lot of user-generated content about your stuff on the internet, that is a very good thing. You should not hurt that. Other people are inclined to make content of you, to either make memes of you, to post clips of you, to, you know, do anything with that. That's a good thing. You should not strike that. Imagine if, is it okay if you clip my stuff? Yeah, of course. Clip my stuff all you want. If you make like a ton of money on it, I might copyright claim the video, you know, if it blows up or something, maybe I would, but I probably won't, as long as it's not like a whole clip of my stream. But chances are, even beyond that, like I feel like the more advantageous thing to do is not copyright claim it, because people who watch that, you know, the paid and exposure thing sounds bad when you're an artist, but if you clip me, then I'm probably gonna get a ton of publicity from that clip if it blows up, and that's gonna benefit me in the long run anyway, you know? And that's just the way the internet works. The way the internet works is if more people talk about you, if more people clip you, if more people re-upload your content, people will become fans of you and trickle down to your stuff, you know? They're not gonna just subscribe to the clippers. If they genuinely like you, then some percentage of those people are going to go to your actual content. And you have to see it that way, you know? But I think low tier God's someone who's very protective of his ego, and he gets very caught up in that very quickly. You know, his sin would be wrath, undoubtedly. Or maybe pride. Do a video wrecking low tier God? I don't want to do a video wrecking him as a thing, because I feel like he could be, I don't know, he could be way cooler. I mean, this guy just did the video, so what am I going to say, really? Like, I'm not going to redo the whole video. May I monetize your clips and give you the profit? Yeah, sure. Or you can even take the profit. But yeah, I mean, if you want to PayPal me or something, or you want to, that's cool too. I'm not going to stop you there. But yeah, people clipping your stuff is only good for the internet, you know? People have clipped my stuff on TikTok sometimes or on YouTube, and like some of it will get like, you know, a few thousand views. Some of it will get like 100,000, and that's cool. There's no issue with that. If you clip my stuff, that's only a win for me, because people who haven't heard of that are probably going to go watch my stuff. Now, it's true that you're going to, like, there will be some percentage of people that watch it and don't give a shit about your stuff. But those people, if they actually saw your content itself, they probably wouldn't give a shit anyway and subscribe. So like, I mean, I guess short term, you're losing like 5 cents, but long term, you're making a lot of money. Long term, you're getting more fans. LTG already has too many videos made about him. The market is oversaturated. Maybe. I'm not really sure how many videos there are made about him. Are there a lot of, like, if I go on YouTube and I look up like low tier God documentary, are there a ton of videos made about this guy? There's one with 3 million views, but it's from June the King, but it's 4 years old. This one's 3 months ago. Doxing, threats, lies, rage. He's got the losers, creeps, and pedos swag in that thumbnail. But I mean, the clips of him, those are definitely helping his career, you know? 4.7 million views, 21 million views. This is from the Destiny thing, right? This is from, what is it, Kick versus Keep?
I am not homosexual. I like if it smells correct.
Okay, listen. Exactly. This is the problem. The problem is that as a guy, you're attracted to anything with curves, right? So like you could see a rock formation, and if it looks curvy enough and it looks like it can be impregnated, you'd want to it. And it's as simple as that. That's 100% true. And that's why femboys, like liking femboys isn't gay. That's
wrong.
Straight.
That's not gay.
It's a little gay though.
It's not gay. It's really not. Just because you're sleeping with a femboy doesn't mean you're sucking them off. It's as simple as that.
So you believe that you could be a straight guy and like femboys at the same time?
Yes.
That's not true. That's absolutely not true. That's an interesting clip. And that clip got 20 million views, and that undoubtedly helped low tier God. Imagine if he went around claiming all these people. Nobody would even want to clip him after that, you know? It seems like he used to clip people, and he doesn't anymore, at least according to this video, or according to what I can see now, you know? Unless internet anarchists just straight up lied about him, which I don't think he did. But yeah, people clipping you is universally a good thing. And this definitely, you know, helped his career.
You're an NPC. That's basically it.
Hey, before I leave, man, I just want to let you know something. You might forget this interview and this whole conversation we had, but I just hope that you don't forget the taste of my dick in your mouth.
Did Low Tier God and Pack God, did they do it?
Yeah, but you're washed, bro. You're washed. You're like a fucking fat, you're a fat blubber whale on the beach. You're not getting anywhere, you know? You're a carcass on the beach. And I could dunk on Low Tier God because he's my little bitch.
I heard you were 5'1", bro.
I don't know where you got that information from, but I think you're horribly mistaken.
Somebody said he was 5'1". Is that true?
No, I already told you how tall I am, bro.
Let me look this dude up. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you're washed,
bro. He looks like me. Low Tier God would hate me.
He began filing copyright strikes on them and asking fans to mass report the videos, even threatening to remove his face and microphone if they weren't taken down, with a tweet reading, "We'll be streaming with no mic or cam from now on. Until these pages and or videos are taken down. It's up to you guys." The strategy only served to harm his relationship with viewers. He was getting free publicity from fans who found his streams hilarious and made videos surrounding them, but striking down the videos only turned them into trolls that wanted to see him fail. LTG's toxicity wasn't just reserved for the trolls, as he would berate and insult anyone and everyone around him. He banned viewers that disagreed or beat him in online matches, harassed fellow creators, and was even allegedly abusive to his girlfriends.
Oh!
Why are you still here, dude?
Because I'm not gonna leave.
I don't want you on my motherfucking stream.
Okay.
For the millionth fucking time.
Are you going to physically remove me from the room?
Next stream, don't come up over this bitch. I'm dead serious.
You're going to have to physically.
Don't come up out of here. I was trying to tell you guys a serious problem I was having, and she started thinking it was funny.
No, I laughed.
I don't want to hear your explanation.
I don't want to
hear your explanation, period, because nothing about it was funny. I don't want to hear your fucking explanation. There was nothing joking about this story, nothing. I was trying to tell you guys something serious, and she ruined it.
Oh my god.
Don't trip. You guys won't be seeing her on any streams anytime soon.
I
don't want to hear your explanation. I don't want to hear your explanation, period, because nothing about it was funny. I don't want to hear your fucking explanation.
Why is he so mad?
Because I'm not going to leave.
I don't want you on my motherfucking stream.
Okay.
As he would berate and insult anyone and everyone around him. He banned viewers that disagreed or beat him in online matches, harassed fellow creators, and was even allegedly abusive to his girlfriends.
Oh!
Okay, I mean, allegedly abuse. This is not abuse. This is just like an argument. This is not abuse.
Why are you still here, dude?
Because I'm not gonna
I don't
leave.
want you on my motherfucking stream.
Okay,
For the million.
This is not abuse. This is being mean. But I don't think this is abuse.
Are you going to physically remove me from the room?
Next stream, don't come up over this bitch. I'm dead
You're
serious.
going to have to physically.
Don't come up out of here. Don't.
I mean, he's being an asshole. He's being like kind of a freak. Verbal abuse. Well, maybe he should have said verbal abuse specifically. But even verbal abuse, like if you're mad at someone, sometimes you're just mean to them. He's not like being overly like crazy. He's just saying like, I don't want you on my stream. Get the fuck out of here. Is that verbal abuse? How are you live streaming, constantly uploading all the time? Crack.
I was trying to tell you guys a serious problem I was having, and she started thinking it was funny.
No, I laughed.
I don't want to hear your
because of that little
explanation.
thing
I don't
you
want to hear your
said.
explanation, period, because nothing about it was funny. I don't want to hear your fucking explanation. There was nothing.
Does he have a girlfriend first off? I mean, just look at him. Is it that much of a question? Tom is a abuse apologist. Yeah, I'm an abuse apologist, dude. I'm apologizing for someone else. What the fuck are you talking about? What's up with these fucking idiots in chat who don't know the definition of words, okay? If he hits her, that's abuse. If he like emotionally abuses her, manipulates her to stay in the relationship, that's abuse. Being mean to someone once in an argument and saying, I don't want you on my stream, and being mad that you laughed about something is not abuse. He's being a dick. It's called being a dick, okay? I'm gonna shove my dick down your throat. Go away.
Joking about this story, nothing. I was trying to tell you guys something serious.
Your mom is my best friend, and we hang out all the time. And I take videos of her doing horrendous things.
Oh my god. Oh my
Don't trip.
God.
You guys won't be seeing her on any streams anytime soon. This is to be the last stream you see her ass on here.
Oh my god.
It was only a matter of time before LTG's uncontrollable fury backfired on him when he attempted to weaponize his audience against a fellow streamer who had beaten him in 50 consecutive matches. This resulted in his third ban from Twitch, suspending his account for almost 2 years. The cause of the first ban is unknown, but the second ban is due to going against Twitch's terms of service by reselling the moderator status.
My live streaming outlet, which was through Twitch, has been indefinitely suspended. And I guess there's a magical 3-strike clause that I didn't know about. So the first time I was suspended for 24 hours, I don't know why. The second time for 24 hours, I guess selling mod chips, which I didn't know you couldn't grant somebody.
That sounds, you should be able to sell mods. That's stupid. Why shouldn't you be able to monetize that? I feel like if you pay someone, they're gonna have an incentive to do a better job anyway, rather than having some like Janny volunteer who actually is like obsessed with moderating and being the most annoying person possible. I feel like he's paying them. That's bad? That's bad? You can't do that on Twitch? I didn't know that.
Mod chip for them donating a certain amount to you. I never actually sat there and read the clauses just one by one. And the third one was for alleged hate speech. When I say alleged hate speech, it's because it's retarded. Basically,
why are the subtitles wrong? He said alleged, not legit.
My whole Twitch, the whole time I've had Twitch, has been filled with
which
trolls,
non-English speaking individual did the subtitles on this video?
They've been out to get me. People that want to see me fail.
With no other options left, LTG moved his streams to YouTube, but it wasn't long until he was involved in yet another series of controversies with other Street Fighter players. From rage quitting and insulting 14-year-olds in a match, to calling out other esports players and losing in the most humiliating ways possible. However, the one incident that fully turned the FGC and YouTube communities against him was his altercation with well-respected Street Fighter player named Broly Legs. Broly Legs suffers from arthrogryposis, leaving him unable to move his arms and legs, forcing him to play video games with his mouth. After losing an online match to him, LTG proceeded to demean and dehumanize Broly Legs due to his condition.
He could put whatever the fuck he wants. No one gives a fuck about no goddamn Broly Legs. Stop even saying legs. Just call. Why even call him Broly?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. That's a disgrace to DBZ. Give a fuck about this ugly slobbering ass motherfucker put on Twitter.
Yeah.
The stream would later be taken down, but the damage was already done.
I mean, he was an asshole. Like, I can't be someone to like, you know, be like, oh, he made that joke, that's effed up. Because I mean, you guys know my whole career, my whole swag, right? I've made a lot of insensitive I've made a lot of insensitive comments.
FGC community was now gone, and eventually he would get banned from all FGC events for attacking a transgender player named Ceroblast. All the drama and controversy around him.
What did he say about them?
Fucking faggot ass nigga.
Whoa. Yo.
That's exactly why I got this dude blacklisted. He ain't trans. He didn't fucking get his dick slit. He ain't got the balls for that. If you're a real tranny, a real transsexual, cross-dresser, whatever the fuck you want to call it, get your dick slit. Stop being scary. How you gonna get 50%? If you really about that life, get your dick split like a fucking hot dog, let them tuck it in, make a pussy and a clip out of your dick. Scary ass motherfucker. While you sitting here playing Street Fighter.
playing it 24/7. Really be about that life and really get your dick split and turned into a vagina. How the fuck you gonna go halfway? If you really gonna do it, actually get your dick turned into a fucking vagina. I don't respect niggas that do that. How you gonna want to be a woman, right, but still keep your dick? Nah, you don't get to do that. If you really want to be a chick, get your dick turned into a fucking augmented vag. Stop with the falsifying bullshit, trying to have an LGBT community.
I wish Internet Anarchist could put that in, because now I see why they banned him. I mean, it's not shocking that he was banned for saying that.
Only feeded into the community trolls dedicated to seeing him fail. By 2018, trolls were actively trying to harm his career by getting his newly reinstated Twitch account banned by uploading inappropriate images when recent subscribers were announced. Facing another Twitch suspension and bans on his Facebook and Twitter account, LTG was hellbent on making anyone who trolled him suffer, but this would, yet again, have unintended consequences. On the 22nd of May 2021, a YouTuber by the name of June the King would upload a 2-hour video detailing how Low to God had doxed not just him, but 3 other creators actively trying to kill their channel.
I need you guys to try to go find that fake ass documentary about me. I had that shit removed for complete ridicule,
Why did you do the
slander, and
psycho
everything,
stuff,
all
though?
of the above.
It's so psychotic.
But if I can get a hold to a couple other people off that channel,
someone needs to like wrangle him,
videos about,
and, like be his
we
manager.
can all
Could be
submit
like,
flags.
Bro,
and
calm
kill
down.
that
It's not
dude's
that big of a
channel.
deal. Just make your streams.
So basically what I got to do tomorrow is go and file a civil suit on this dude. I have his actual real name and all that type of shit. You cannot publicly
also, I'm sure that civil
put
suit
out
went
people's
absolutely
try to
nowhere.
put out people's information. I'm taking this shit very serious, all right? Very serious. That's all I'm gonna say about it. As soon as my shit pulls up, we'll say his name on stream. You cannot publicly try to put out people's information.
June went on to explain how LTG was abusing the copyright system to obtain people's personal information, then going on to release it during his streams and on his Discord server, even going as far as showing pictures of their home and sending threatening letters to them.
Even to the nigga's picture, the guy I showed his house on the stream and was roasting his house. Listen, if you're watching my stream, you probably still gonna hate me and I don't give a fuck. But if you're watching my stream and it really pissed you off and fucked with you that I Google Maps the crib, that was anybody's house. I don't know if it was yours or what. Sorry, my nigga. I felt
He
like
is funny, but like he's such an asshole. Like you just can't do that. No wonder he got banned from everything. That's not shocking. I don't even feel that it's undeserved if you're intentionally doxing like innocent YouTubers who just made like a documentary video about you. Like I don't feel that much sympathy for you.
At the time, all the channels involved were small, and they were mostly making videos covering his past. They only showed publicly available information, but Low to God didn't think of it like that. He felt like these channels were stealing his live streams and defaming him.
but these niggas don't show remorse when they keep doxing me 24/7, stealing from me 24/7, trying to pry into my personal life 24/7, antagonizing me 24/7, stalking me 24/7, stealing from me 24/7. We just gonna keep it at that.
It would take some time before Low to God had
And all of
stopped
that
going
is like
after these creators.
totally not what happened. They just made like a video about you. They just made a video about you, buddy. Nice argument. Is this your home address? Yeah, literally. This guy is really funny, but he's also like a piece of shit. So I don't know.
But that was simply due to the fact he had bigger problems to worry about. Namely, the drama between him and 3 other larger streamers, CoryxKenshin, Kaisenat, and Jadeon. An incident that would change the course of his career for better and for worse. On the 24th of August 2022, CoryxKenshin uploaded a video stating that YouTube picked favorites, and that it was—
This video was stupid, by the way. YouTube was not being racist. Famous YouTuber gets limited ads once and starts calling YouTube racist. Maybe it was just a power play as a move to like to get YouTube to crack down on like this kind of situation and fix it for him because they don't want to be seen as racist. But this video was really dumb, honestly. This video was very, very stupid.
difficult for black creators to succeed on the platform. Viewers were quick to point out that
Also, difficult
CoryxKenshin—
for black creators to succeed on the platform. That's insane. That is actually insane. It's totally a power play. I think maybe it is. It might be a power play. Realistically, YouTube, if you're black on YouTube, if you're black or gay, like YouTube's gonna put you on the front page, and personally, they're gonna ship like HRT to your house. YouTube only gets a benefit from doing that, from boosting black creators. YouTube literally has a fund, by the way, that they like gave money out specifically to black creators. They would give you like a grant. They give you like $10,000 if you're black and you make YouTube videos and you have like 50K subs. And they did that to a bunch of people. And it's like, that's just the culture that we live in. The idea that YouTube is being racist towards black people is completely silly, completely insane. And there's no evidence in his video that YouTube's racist, by the way. It's literally just like, well, I'm famous and I got a strike and I got a video with limited ads. And it's like, that happens to everyone. Like, I'm sorry, YouTube is shit. YouTube is shit. Their moderation is shit. Their support team is like difficult to work with. They're a total pain, especially for someone as big as CoryxKenshin, who has like 10 million subscribers. Like, it should be easy for him. But the idea that they're racist, the idea that YouTube is institutionally racist is just, I mean, crazy. If anything, they're racist in opposition of white people and in favor of black people. I mean, if you look at stuff that IShowSpeed has done, do you guys think if a white boy had done half the shit that IShowSpeed has done and said that he would still be on YouTube? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Shin supported low-tier god,
Says the white guy. Can I not have an opinion? Just because I'm white.
Known to make racist remarks on stream. Not wanting to be associated with him anymore, Cory would make a comment stating that he no longer had ties with LTG.
Logan Paul, first of all, was super famous, so that helps give him a pass. And secondly, he hasn't done half the stuff that IShowSpeed has done. He has not. IShowSpeed is wild.
After becoming aware of his past, with a comment stating, "Lol, this is crazy. I do not support this man. I found out about LTG because I used a 1-second clip of him in my edits, so he roasted me. After talking to him about the clips, I asked him about getting those clips removed. Mind you, I'm just meeting him. Thought he was a funny streamer until some people warned me about his past. Ever since, I haven't had any correspondence with this man. Y'all are wildin'." This didn't go over well for LTG.
The verified page, I click on it, that shit said 14 million views. I'm blown away, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what vid, because I'm not gonna promote some troll video on my shit, but I have it recorded. The fact that, and I'm saying
Just
this
becoming a member
right here live.
Why is it out of
you got swayed by a troll channel? That's crazy to me.
Why is it out of sync though?
Look at your message, bro. Don't worry, you're still gonna have 14 million subs and a lit comment section after this segment. Look at what you said about me. Look at your justification on a fucking troll channel.
Do you not blame someone though for being like, if you're in low tier God's position, if you have any semblance of self-awareness, you have to be aware of the fact that like, if you threaten to dox people, they're not going to want to hang out with you. If you actually dox them, people aren't going to want to hang out with you, especially if you're a YouTuber. Because what if you dox them if you get mad?
Thought he was a funny streamer until some people warned me about his past. That's the part that me up. Until some people warned me about his past. Ever since, I haven't had any correspondence with this man. Y'all are wildin'.
Things would go one step further in a now deleted stream
bad things, people don't like it and they remember it. Unfortunately, that's how the world works.
Of LTG responding to Gideon's video, calling out Twitch for treating black creators differently.
I really don't understand why a guy like Gideon, that is very popular, that has a huge fan base, verified on multiple platforms, gets millions of views per video, and then he has a side clip channel video and endorsements, and can still stream on YouTube, has a problem with getting banned on Twitch. I want you to sub to my premium channel, and I'm upset because Twitch still didn't ban me after I got cool with Pokimane.
Shortly after this,
I mean, I guess there he's just expressing like he's angry that someone's complaining about being banned on Twitch when he's banned on everything. When it's like, you know, I guess that's fair. I still think Gideon shouldn't have been banned on Twitch. Also, Twitch is like a super cringy site. Is doxing illegal? No, it's not. The way that low tier God did it may be illegal because if you dox someone and you can prove that that person was being malicious with the way they doxed you, then you know that's basically inciting harassment, and that is illegal. And it's like you know, it can constitute a lot of crimes. For example, just posting someone's address and saying this is their address, that's technically not illegal. That's technically not illegal at all. If it's already public information, it's completely legal. Now, if you hack someone to get their address, then that's illegal. But if you just find it online and you repost it somewhere, not illegal. That being said, if you post it in a YouTube video, and YouTube has a privacy complaint system, you know, by YouTube rules, you can't dox someone. You can't. Unless it's like super public knowledge. But even then, you know, they tend to have a pretty aggressive policy on removing videos that reveal too much personal information, like emails and stuff like that. Gideon 100% violated Twitch TOS though. Maybe he did, but I think Twitch TOS is dumb and I don't like Twitch, so I still think he shouldn't have been banned, you know?
Kaisenite would react to the entire situation on stream.
Let me tell you why black streamers...
Why would you put that somewhere unless you want to hurt that person? That's a good question. Well, some people could argue it's like freedom of information. Some people could argue like, well, it's information relevant to what I'm talking about. Like if they're a criminal or something like that and you're talking about their docs in a YouTube video, you could argue, well, you're talking about it because it's relevant to the crime. So, I mean, that's one example. But obviously, a lot of people don't feel bad for criminals. So, obviously, people don't care if that person gets fucked with, right?
Quote unquote, whatever, like Kai Cenat probably wouldn't get blown on the front page of Twitch. Can anybody here guess why? I don't care how lit he is. Can anybody guess why? That they wouldn't run behind
Why?
Kai Cenat to put him on the front page or acknowledge him or anything like that.
Why?
It's bad marketing. When you go in the stream, the N-word is said 1,000,000 freaking times.
Okay, nigga. I'm a 100% nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually a valid point from Low Tier God. That's actually true. That's actually true. I think he's right.
All the drama surrounding LTG wasn't completely negative, since he was getting involved with creators that were much larger than him. This was the first time that many people on YouTube, outside of the FGC, had ever seen Low Tier God, and Dale wanted to make the most of it. LTG would attempt to get Kai's attention and ask him onto a Discord call by gifting him 20 subs on Twitch, but Kai would reject the offer, demanding that he would refund the subs. A day later, LTG's Twitch account would be suspended.
There's not really any benefit for someone like Kai Cenat to talk to Low Tier God, right? It's just kind of a risk to your career.
By December 2022, LTG would be facing another potential career-ending moment after his YouTube account was permanently banned. The ban reason being him evading a temporary ban by streaming on his second channel.
I didn't work out.
Oh yeah, you can't do that. You can't circumvent a ban by streaming on another channel. You can't do that.
I didn't leave the house. I didn't do shit for 48 hours. I didn't cry. I don't know how to cry anyways. There's nothing to do with death or I didn't lose a limb. So I just sat here like an alien for 2 days.
That is a bullshit reason to ban someone.
Mind you, a lot of people obviously would be rejoicing about me losing something that I worked hard for. They're gonna, corny ass Twitter shit, YouTube videos. I didn't look at anything. I just blocked people and I just went blank for 48 hours. And then when I was done with the 48 hours, I snapped out of my trance and I was just like, damn, I can't imagine being a normal human being.
LTG would attempt to stream on YouTube under different names, but these accounts would be banned as well. On the 3rd of March 2023, he would make the move to Rumble, where LTG uploaded a video explaining what happened on Twitch.
So a lot of you guys were curious what happened to my Twitch. I never actually let you guys know what happened. I never actually really explained it into detail and context. So let's talk about it tonight.
He would go on to claim that trolls watching the stream mass reported the transaction as financial fraud, resulting in his Twitch account becoming banned.
So they reported the 20 gifted. And then literally the next day, I got hit for fraud detection on my account. An hour later after that, I was banned. So when I tell you guys that I got banned on Twitch for AKA fraud for gifting Kai Cenat 20 fucking subs, bruh.
But in reality, the ban was due to him refunding the subs, which goes against Twitch's guidelines. It would take several months of appealing the issue to get his Twitch account back. Despite the loss of his YouTube channel, LTG still had Twitch, and the aftermath of his interaction with Gideon and Kai brought extra visibility.
That's the thing, I'm working on ignoring people. I think that's been one of my biggest crutches over the years. Responding to shit people say. And now I'm just fucking ignoring people. So if I ignore people, I can be more positive because I'm not focused on the negative that's sitting there spamming in my chat. So I'm taking your advice and also been thinking of that predominantly.
Hey man, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna be like everybody else, man. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I wish you nothing but success. Congrats on getting your Twitch back.
This advice seemed to work for LTG, as his newfound popularity on TikTok netted him almost 200,000 followers on Twitch. And this time, it doesn't seem like LTG intends to go after these creators. LTG's career seems to be in a better place now than it ever has been in the past. Top creators like Gideon were inviting him onto panels and acknowledging him. And as we speak, he is currently growing a community of fans on TikTok, and his Twitch viewership is growing by the day. LTG's aggressive nature has caused him several setbacks during his time on YouTube and Twitch, and only time will tell if that'll continue to be the case, or perhaps he'll take a different path.
Well, it seems like he did take a different path a little bit saying this. Look, Low Tier God is a complicated guy. Obviously he's had a crazy career. He's very funny. He's also kind of psychotic at times. He also does a lot of shitty things. I hope that long term, Low Tier God fixes his shit. I hope he stops being an asshole. I hope he doesn't dox anyone. I hope he doesn't take down people's videos. I hope he doesn't threaten lawsuits, lawsuits that would be totally unjustified, by the way. And I hope he moves on, okay? And I don't think that's cringe. I don't think it's cringe to wish the best for people. He's not like some kind of predator or rapist, so it's like from that perspective, he's not unforgivable in my mind. He's clearly someone who is sensitive. He has a fragile ego. He gets angry very easily, and he has some problems. And I hope that he gets over that, and I hope that he starts being more mature. He becomes a more mature person. That would be nice to see, despite everything bad that he's done, despite everything bad that he's done, despite all of his problems. I hope he moves on. So I hope he gets better. That's what I genuinely hope. Okay. Let your God, if you're watching this, maybe this reaction made you mad initially, but I think some charitability is owed. Just because you're so funny, you're genuinely a great entertainer. I feel like you're born to do that. And I feel like to not have that would be a disservice. So I hope he gets better. I don't blame June the King for being mad at the dude. Certainly, you know, I like June. I think it makes sense to be upset. Don't think he'll ever be able to stop hating. Maybe not. Time will tell, I guess. I mean, based on this DM, seems like he got kind of mad, but at least he didn't do it publicly, right? Low tier God groomed his ex-girl. I did not know that. Maybe I'd take it back. Jesus, I didn't know that. What? Is that real? Chat, is that real? That's not real, right? So yeah, that's about it. Obviously, Low Tier God is a really interesting figure in the community. He's had, you know, his ups, he's had his downs. He roasted me. I guess I roasted him a little bit. But ultimately, he's an interesting guy. I hope his career works out, and I hope he stops doing stupid shit so that he can be successful and make money and whatever and get his own dream car or whatever. Yeah, bye. And if you liked this video, consider becoming a member. For $5 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts, unreleased videos, and the members-only Minecraft server. Thanks so much to all of my YouTube members who fund my content.